Hey everyone, welcome to an episode of That's All Funny, episode number 928. Another day. We hurt people, we hurt people, we hurt people, we hurt people. Trying to fucking there we go, there's the music. Yeah, just another day of chilling at work, another day of watching wrestling, a lot of wrestling stuff. Um Took a shower, felt fucking good. That shower felt good. My hair looks all bouncy and shit, you know. It always looks bouncy after I shower, and then it gets all greasy and shit, you know. But I'm just here chilling, enjoying another day of not really doing much, and couldn't really sleep. I'm thinking of like taking a thing of ketamine to help fall asleep tonight, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just wash my blankets and see if the like the fucking detergent, me smelling it like gives me a nice, that smells good. Maybe I can fall asleep better, you know. Who knows? I don't know. I really should just work out more, but we'll see with this work schedule. I swear the I mean, it's not hard work. It's not by any means at all, of course, you know, but it's from like noon to 8, you know, 11:30 to 8. So it's my whole fucking day of just that's when I usually sleep. that's that's when I usually fucking wake up and sleep and wake up and sleep. Get up, sleep, wake up, sleep, get up, sleep. But that yeah, that's been my fucking schedule for a little while. So maybe it can get better in a couple months. Who knows? Maybe I need to get better. Maybe my Abilify will feel a little bit better. But it does let me sleep in, so that's always good too. To sleep in and enjoy a fucking uh a nap. A nap after a nap. I woke up in the middle of the night yesterday, ate some pizza, because I was just I don't know. I just couldn't fucking sleep, so I just got up and ate pizza, and it helped me sleep. It really did for some reason. It was a very strange way to cope with sleeping, but it helped for some reason. But yeah, that's me fucking chilling here, not doing much other than eating pizza in the middle of the night and having trouble sleeping because I'm overweight. But let's check out the news. We got a little bit of news here, right? Do 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 do. 24-year-old Augusta man was arrested for leaving his children ages 1, 6, and 10 alone at a McDonald's while he attended a nearby job interview. Um, I see a lot of people in the comments. I don't know if they're here in this comments. Yeah, I feel bad. And they're saying like, was he wrong for leaving them in the McDonald's, you know, to go for a job interview? Da da da. They're 1, 6, and 10, and I don't know. I don't see why he needed to get arrested for this. You know, he I don't know. I know as a kid, things are different now, right? Things are different than when we were younger or when I was younger. When not we, the collective we, when I was younger, and we used to get left outside with our bikes. You know, at fucking 10 years old, 8 years old, playing in the mud and shit like that, or I'd go, you know, get dropped off at McDonald's while your mom goes and gets her nails done or something like that, or gets her hair done. Uh, yeah, at the play place, you know, we'd play fucking 64 games and shit back when that was a fucking thing. But I mean, this dude's trying to better himself, and he's at a job interview, and you know, he's got his kids there. One of them's 10 years old, so they're kind of that's still young, but I don't know. I can understand why he would have gotten in trouble for this, but not arrested. Like, and he's at a nearby job interview. I don't know. If I were him, I would have explained it to the job interview. Like, if I was at the job, I would have been like, "Hey, I couldn't find anyone to watch my kids. Can I have them here, and we still proceed with the interview instead of him leaving them at the McDonald's?" You know, I think that would have been a little bit better. But I don't know. Uh, for him to get arrested is kind of extreme. For him to just try to, you know, get a job and help out, you know, his fucking family and shit like that. I don't know, man. This is tricky. This is one of those tricky situations where it's a catch 22, where it's like I get leaving your kids because they're one of them's 10 years old. If they were 12, I would have been fine with this. I feel like, but 10, that's a little too young. and then but he's going to a job interview, so it's like for the better of his family, but but it's in a McDonald's, but they're by themselves. There's a lot of uh you know both sides of this story, but I wouldn't have arrested him. I would have just given him, like a ticket, or told him to not do it again, or have the cops watch the kids. I don't know. There's better ways to handle this than to arrest him for this, but that's a shame. It's really a shame, but this was on Twitter. I thought I'd bring it up, just because this was oddly not what the word wholesome isn't the right way to put it. It's conflicting, but in the right way, because it's like it's not just some shit post conflict. It's like, oh, this is a real conflict. I feel like we wouldn't really know what would be the best course of action. I mean, there are better, because I've taken my niece to work, and I've just had her like in the break room while I had someone watching her. You know what I mean? I don't know. There are better ways to handle this. Or I had her on a tablet while I was, at work, and she was like 12 or 10 or whatever. But there are better ways to handle this. There really are. I don't know. It's interesting, but it's life. And then he's black too, so of course they're gonna want to arrest him for anything, because that's just how cops are. Next year on the new or on Twitter, new theatrical animated Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, and Looney Tunes movies are officially in the works at Warner Brothers. Warner Brother. Nah, that's to me that's good. I'm wondering why they're gonna make official Looney Tunes movies when they like wanted to shelve that Acme versus Wally Coyote. Like, it's really weird that they never wanted like that to really see the light of day, and they finally sold it for whatever 50 million. So someone's gonna actually distribute it. Uh, and I'd like to see it, just because I love the Looney Tunes. The Flintstones, I don't know. I like them more than Scooby Doo, and Tom and Jerry's fucking classic too. I like all these franchises way more than Scooby Doo, for sure. I'd like to see more of the Jetsons. I'm wondering why they never made a live action Jetsons movie. I'm very curious as to know why they never did that. They should. I think they should have done that, because they made a live action Flintstones movie. Of course, they made two of them. The second one was one of those direct to DVD type shits. But I wonder what they could have done with a Jetsons movie. I think they could have fucking hit it out of the park with it. I really think they could, and then eventually get the crossover of the Jetsons and the Flintstones, which is a pretty epic crossover. Like, that's a conflict right there. That's like, holy shit, the prehistoric past seeing the very distant future. That's fucking that's mind blowing. And then their cartoons. I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more cartoon movies. I always like that shit. I always do. Next year on the news, Val Kilmer, iconic actor, dies at 65 after battling health issues. He passed away at the age of 65 due to pneumonia. Cell struggles began with throat cancer diagnosis in 2014, which he openly discussed, highlighting his resilience and determination throughout his journey. Kilmer's legacy as a versatile actor is celebrated by fans and colleagues alike, with heartfelt tributes pouring in from those who admire his work and spirit. Yeah, no, I remember watching that Val Kilmer documentary on Amazon. If anyone gets a chance, wants to fucking watch it, you should watch it on Amazon. And it was good. And it was narrated by his son. I think it was written by him, but narrated by his son, because he couldn't fucking speak because of his throat cancer. And it was just really good, and it made me like really care about Val Kilmer, and think of like, man, like he really fucking had to deal with a lot of shit lately. Uh, but yeah, I mean, he's a good actor. He's done a lot of great stuff. He's done a lot of weird stuff too, but they're actors. They're allowed to do weird stuff, and hopefully he rests in peace. He rests in peace. I think he was a good Batman. I think he was. I think all Batman movies are fucking good. I don't know. I think he was a good Batman. I don't know why people fucking shit on him and George Clooney Batman. I think they were good. Bruce, they were good. Fucking what is it? Bruce Wayne's and good Batmans. I think so, but what do I know? I'm I'm just a man still learning how to fall, obviously. Lastly, here on the news, the Nintendo Switch and Mario Kart World are set for a June 5th release. Nintendo has officially announced the release of the Nintendo Switch 2, set to launch on June 5th, 2025, alongside the new Mario Kart World game. Yeah, I watched the whole Nintendo Direct this morning. Not this morning. It's probably like, I mean, it was still 11:30, so it was technically morning, but I watched the Nintendo Direct and it was long. It was like an hour long for just the Nintendo Switch, and then some games they announced like Mario Kart World and a new Donkey Kong game or something, and then a lot of random games and how the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna be fucking what, like $500? No, $449, and then to pair it with Mario Kart World, it's gonna be $500, a digital copy, and then apparently digital games are gonna be like $80, and physical games are gonna be $90 or something like that. Like everyone's up in arms about how expensive the games are now, and that the Nintendo Switch 2 games are gonna be more expensive. And I don't know, like, I get it. Like, to me, it just I look at it and I'm like, "But are you not gonna buy it?" And people will be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna buy it." Well, then don't fucking complain, like, you're gonna fucking buy it, right? "Yeah, I'm gonna buy it." Yeah, well, then don't fucking start saying, "Why are they so expensive? Da 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 da." Ugh. Like, I'm the same with, like, the price of eggs. I could bitch about eggs, but um, they're I'm still gonna buy them. You know what I mean? So why am I gonna bitch about them? You know, that's the same thing with like a Nintendo console. They already know people are gonna buy the Nintendo console. So, and then the games, people are gonna buy the fucking games because they're fucking great or whatever. They're just maybe be more selective. You know, not buy all this junk shovelware bullshit. You know, really like check for reviews and stuff like that instead of just picking and choosing. But I know GameCube games are coming to the Nintendo Switch too, in the form of the Virtual Console. So I'm happy about that because I'm just waiting for fucking Mario Kart Double Dash, even though they're probably not going to put it because it's stupid Mario Kart World. Because Double Dash is the shit, and if they were to put that on there, it would kill every other fucking game that they have. But I'm still probably going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 just to have it physically and see what it's all about, you know, because it looks cool. It it looks cool, and we'll see if by then I have like disposable income, you know. But yeah, no, that's really all that's funny. I don't know if all that shit was funny. It wasn't even funny. That's all funny, guys. I don't fucking know, right? That's all funny. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's available anywhere podcasts available. Just search "That's All Funny." Do a show with my friend Gabe called "That's All Kayfabe." We talk about wrestling. The word kayfabe means, you know, sort of keeping uh, reality uh, wrestling, you know. But yeah, check out That's All Kayfabe anywhere podcasts are available. Spotify and Apple, and anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Kayfabe. I do a show with the wonderful Min Salad called Tits and Areolas with Min Salad. Where we talk about a movie or TV show we watch and then play a game. She's great. I'm right. Naked and Afraid. Check it out anywhere podcasts are available. Spotify and Apple, and anywhere. Just search that Tits and Areolas with Min Salad. Search Tits and Areolas with Min Salad anywhere podcasts are available. Check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola for video versions of these podcasts. They go out live on Mondays and Tuesdays. And then this show's on there every day at noon. Check it out. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. Help support the show. Get early episodes, ad-free episodes, stuff like that, deleted episodes, stuff like that. Donation links there are help for the prescription pill fund. Thank you to everyone, my Patreon supporters. Like, subscribe, rate, review, share, comment. See you later.